Respect is a pillar within a relationship dynamic that can create a congruent, healthy dynamic between you and another person, because that respect has been built over time, which actually has everything to do with trust as well. Trust in another person's opinion, direction, leadership, discernment, and personal narrative. Trust within that, which builds respect in the long term. However, if you feel like you are fighting for your respect, it means you're being disrespected. If you're constantly fighting and needing to highlight areas where people are overstepping or treating you poorly, or you not feeling like there's any reciprocation within a partnership, I want to give you guys clear signs that a woman is either losing respect for you or has never even had it to begin with. If you are showing people that you don't have respect for yourself, whether it be through your habits, your actions, your routines that you follow, or maybe not being committed to your word, this is naturally going to infuse a person with the idea that you are either easy to manipulate or question why they should respect you because they cannot look up to you. Now, for a woman, being able to look up to a man, and I'm saying this not even in like the physical essence of looking up to a man, height wise, I'm saying like a woman wants to feel inspired by her man, motivated by her man. Like the man has a purpose that creates a level of desire within that woman. So the number one thing a woman will do if she no longer has respect for a man is question his every single move. What he says, what he does, why he's doing it, etc. Putting up a fight because she does not have trust in your capability. Now, a woman who will pick a fight with a man because of her lack of safety within the dynamic is not showing the man respect because she doesn't respect his leadership, his direction that maybe he's shown her in his life. And this is something that as a man, he needs respect. Even if you're working towards something and you don't see the evidence yet, a woman needs to support the man through it. And if not, then there's always going to be disharmony in the relationship, conflict, resentment. A woman must look up to the man. So if you're a man and you're not working towards anything and she can tell, she is naturally going to lose respect for you because you are not living up to your potential, or perhaps the word you have told her that you are going to do. So you not staying committed to your word is the number one telltale sign that a woman will naturally lose respect for you because of the lack of self-trust she has in you, which is her investment into you and the future of your guys' relationship. Second to that, a woman who will publicly humiliate her man. So whether it be out and about, with other people, friends, restaurants, coffee shops, and she publicly tries to humiliate you due to raising her voice at you, belittling you in front of other people, humiliating you, talking down to you, etc. This is a very clear sign that this woman has zero respect for you and knows that you don't have a backbone, which makes it very easy for her to manipulate situations for her betterment, to prove a point to other people that her narrative in her own mind of you is accurate. And what better place to do that in front of people close to you? If she has the courage to bring up stuff about yourself that is supposed to be kept in the relationship and she will publicly announce it to other people, a woman who has respect for a man would never humiliate him out in public in the way that's coming in between their relationship. Now listen, we all make mistakes. We all can feel the heat of the moment. But if you have found this a pattern, even after bringing it up to her that you do not like this, and you feel like your guys' conflict should be kept between you and your partner, and she constantly goes against this, that is an indicator of lack of respect for you. And this is something that really does require a strong boundary that you need to uphold in order for her to take you seriously again, and to make it known that this is not okay or acceptable in a relationship. And if it continues, then there must be a parting of ways so that she can really see clearly that the respect that you have for yourself is far greater than the respect you even desire from her. The third sign that a woman is losing or has lost respect for you is her no longer showing care in what you do. Now, this is something that's a sad truth for a lot of people that they are scared to face, is their partner actually not having any sense of care towards how you treat them, how you treat the relationship, etc., and how you show up for one another. If she is showing you a lack of care in maybe the commitments she made to you or you made to her, and there's no follow through with that, and there's a level of I don't care attitude towards it, it's because she's not putting you as a priority anymore in her life. She's looking for other things to stimulate her in ways that you can no longer because she's shut you off from that. And this is a harsh reality because sometimes we feel like, oh, I wish my partner wouldn't care about this situation or this, or I wish he didn't bring up this. But what we tend to forget is that shows a level of care that the other person has for the relationship. So when you feel like that's dwindling or your partner isn't showing up in the ways that they used to in order of support, care, attention, awareness, they're showing a lack of effort to want to change it. It's because that respect for the relationship is lessening. Because there's respect that you have to have for another person, but there's also respect that has to happen for the relationship. Having respect for the relationship that you guys have built together. And if you feel like there's a lack of effort or care, and you can bring this up to her and she still doesn't really care if it changes or not, or there's no game plan to fix it and she's not excited about fixing it, and could be the dying out of a relationship, the spark. And that can be ignited again, but you must have two willing participants to do so. Number 4 is critiquing your every move. Now, a woman who critiques a man's every move is naturally showcasing to you that she doesn't respect your opinion and your leadership, which is honestly everything to a man, because that's a part of himself that is purposeful, is the part of himself that leads, that and that has the sense of direction to lead your guys' relationship. But if that's becoming questioned every single day, and there's that lack of stability that once was or that was never created, a woman will show you the lack of respect through her disagreements to what you feel is best. And perhaps what you feel is best is actually for your guys' best interest. However, for her, she does not feel safe within that. So she will do her best to interfere or project onto you her very own fears, concerns that perhaps have nothing to do with you, but have everything to do with her sense of discernment within you. And that can show up as a lack of respect to a man when everything he does is being up for question and not respected by the woman. His leadership is no longer respected. His opinion is no longer respected. His advice and support is no longer needed. That is a telltale sign that a woman perhaps is losing respect for you. There always needs to be two willing participants in order to fix anything. It takes two. If a person's willing to do that with you, it shows a level of care for the relationship where you guys can rebuild it in a healthy way. If you guys are wanting any one-on-one coaching with me where we can uncover areas like this, my email is down below. Please give it a like, hit the subscribe button. I will see you in my next video. Bye.